Good morning, it's Top Stories in 5 minutes, and I'm Lulu Fadoju. It's the 18th of November 2020. I'll be starting with the Nation newspaper. How we will prevent another NSAS protest by President Muhammadu Buhari has said the federal government will carry youths along in policy formulation and implementation to prevent a recurrence of the issues that led to the NSAS protests. Federal government can't fund ASU's UTAS, says Ngige. The federal government said there is no budgetary provision for the University Transparency and Accountability Solutions UTAS, which the Academic Staff Union of Universities proposed for the payment of its members. Besides, it said the platform has not passed integrity test. No end to varsity teachers' strike, says ASU coordinator. The Abuja Zonal coordinator of ASU, Professor Theophilus Lagi, attributed the decision not to suspend the 8-month-old job boycott was due to alleged lack of commitment on the part of the federal government. Reps to pass PIB in 6 months, says Gbajabiamila. House of Representatives Speaker Femi Gbajabiamila has said the House is determined to pass a petroleum industry bill that will be acceptable to all Nigerians in the next 6 months. Gbajabiamila decries indifference to public hearings. The Speaker of the House expressed reservations over the refusal of stakeholders in the nation's economy to attend public hearings in the National Assembly whenever bills that have direct impact on their operations have been considered for passage. Banks offer youths 2 billion naira agric loan at 5% interest. The Central Bank of Nigeria has authorized commercial banks to give up to 2 billion naira maximum loans to youths interested in going into agriculture. International flights to resume at Port Harcourt, Enugu, Kano airports before Christmas. 12 police chiefs abducted in transit as 16 persons are killed in Kaduna. Suspected bandits abducted 12 senior police officers who were traveling to Zamfara State from Borno State. The incident occurred along the Katsina-Zamfara highway about 2 weeks ago. That's according to the Hausa service of the British Broadcasting Corporation, BBC. In Borno, Zulum to rebuild Chibok School where girls were abducted. Strange disease kills over 50 persons in Kogi. 2023, PDP fumes as Ebonyi State Governor David Umahi defects to APC. The story comes with the writers. Party dissolves state zonal excos. Umahi left for personal reasons, says Wike. Dangote to spearhead funding of healthcare by billionaires. Aliko Dangote has proposed a plan that will see private sector players commit 1% of all their profits to bridge funding gaps in Nigeria's beleaguered healthcare sector. Moving on to the Punch newspaper. We must reduce oil production cost, says Osinbajo. Vice President Yemi Osinbajo said that the Ministry of Petroleum Resources had a mandate to drastically reduce the unit cost of crude oil production in the country in order to increase government revenue. Fuel price hike resolved to impoverish Nigerians, TUC. The Trade Union Congress has condemned the government for the hike in fuel price and electricity tariff, calling it a resolve to further impoverish Nigerians. Nigeria needs 19 million new jobs yearly, says Salami. The chairman of the Presidential Economic Advisory Council, Professor Doyin Salami, has said Nigeria needs to create 19 million jobs yearly to solve the unemployment problem in the country. Despite COVID-19, FG states LGs shared 2.054 trillion naira in Q3. That's according to figures from the Nigeria Extractive Industries Transparency Initiatives. Governors kick as presidency aborts South-South Stakeholders Summit. Governors and leaders of the South-South region have demanded an unreserved apology from the presidency for abruptly aborting a crucial stakeholders meeting scheduled to hold in Port Harcourt yesterday. We are not part of FG's plan to sell national assets, Senate. The Senate has said it was not carried along in the planned arrangement by the federal government through its Bureau of Public Enterprises to either sell or concession some national assets in order to fund parts of the 2021 budget. Senate asks Smeden to account for 298 million naira. The Senate yesterday asked the Small and Medium Enterprises Agency of Nigeria to account for 298 million naira advance payment it granted to some officials of the agency in 2013. More gas to power infrastructure coming through PIB, lawmakers. The Senate said more gas infrastructure required for power generation will be constructed in various parts of the country going by the provisions contained in the Petroleum Industry Bill. Abdul Salami backs North Central Forum, says formation long overdue. And that's all for today. Thanks for sticking around. I'm Lulu Fadoju. Have a wonderful day.